Hello, 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 hello. I'm Biggity back. This is your girl, Jamie Drew with thegirlfriendexperience.org. That's right, thegirlfriendexperience.org. Check me out. You know, I always have paintings behind me. That's what I love to do. And I want to let you guys in on it too. So check me out at thegirlfriendexperience.org. You saw from the title what I'm talking about tonight. Push through and cry later. That's right. Push through and cry later. Some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about yet. Some of y'all do. Hey, Steven. Hey, Monet. Listen, join me in this conversation, you guys. Hit the like button as you come in. Give me some love. And sit down, let's have a chat. Okay, we are live right now. What time is it? For those of you who are watching me live, 8:52 p.m. I know you guys, I know it's a weekday, and I know you guys stay up a little later now because I have been. So I said, let me come on here late at night and talk to my people. Push through, cry later is what we're talking about. You know, in life, there comes a time when you have things going on as a grown adult, right? Let me know if you hear me. You have things going on as a grown adult that aren't to your liking. But you have to recognize that there's a job to be done. And you may go out in your car and cry later. Or you may go in your bedroom or your bathroom or even your closet and you may cry. But I just have to let you know that you have to push that through anyway. See, that's where your real strength comes in. That's where your real strength is tested. Because if you just cry now and let that take over, then the task isn't going to get done. And you're not going to need to be where you need to be. You're just going to be stuck crying. Let that sink in. I'm drinking this water and I wanted to tell you guys it was so funny. Side note, okay? Listen, this says it has no calories in the serving size, right? Abayomi, my friend, what is up? It's good to see you in here again. Listen, this beverage says it has 0 calories. I don't know. It's probably backwards for you guys, but it has 0 calories per serving. And then there's 3 servings in the bottle. Okay, this whole bottle, 3 servings. Okay. And per container, there's 10 calories. So I just wanted to let you guys know that 0 times 3 is now 10. I thought that was really interesting. But let's get back to the subject at hand. Push through, cry later. I actually just had a little micro conversation with one of my girlfriends about this. And if you are a parent, especially a mother, shout out to my moms. Dads, y'all are important too, but I'm a mom, so shout out to my moms. If you're a mother, then you totally understand this concept. And if you're not a mother, or if you're not a parent, and you don't fully understand this concept, or you've never been through this situation, then you need to understand it right now because it will elevate your life. And if you are a parent, and you have forgotten this, then it's time that you hear about it again. Okay? Because things need to get done. Y'all saw me pause. I was about to cuss. I was about to throw a little curse word in there. But I decided to keep it cute. You have to push through and get things done. How many of you have ever been in scenarios where you had something personal going on, You drove yourself to work. It overwhelmed you so much that you sat in the car and cried. And then you had to put yourself together. Put yourself together and walk on into work. You know what? There was just a video that went viral. Did you guys see that video that went viral with that teacher that stopped right in front of his classroom and was like, okay. Before he walked into the classroom, did you guys see that? You need to find that video if you have not seen it, okay? Because that is just a testament to how we as people, if we want to get the job done, you have to push through no matter what's going on in your life. I remember I used to talk about something called cornering all the time. I used to talk about this with the people, you know, at the job that I was working at the time. And I said that when you come into work or come into your business or come into completing a task that you know needs to be done, you take your emotions or your feelings or what's bothering you or whatever the case is, and you put it up on the shelf. You put it in the corner. You put it up in the corner, and then you go on about your business and getting the work done. And then when it's time to leave, you go to that corner and you pick up your little box of whatever's. You pick up your box of emotions. You pick up your box of tears. And then you walk out the door with that. Because there's no place for it in productivity. How many of you have ever been in that situation where you had to put your emotions or what you had personally going on to the side to get done what you needed to get done? How many of you have made that short-term sacrifice for your long-term gain? How many of you have done that? You know, life goes on. The work must get done. For those of you in business, for those of you in regular jobs, you cannot spend all of your time consumed by what's going on in your personal life or what's going on in the outside world or whatever it is. You got to keep it moving. You can't be consumed in your own doubts and worries and fears and sadness, and because that's not going to help. Tell me a time, comment below, and I know nobody's going to comment on this, you better not. Let me know a time where you crying and worrying and complaining helped you complete a task. I'll wait. Now, I'm not saying it's not good to release, because you do need to release. Okay, I got at least one person agreeing with me. Thank you, Abayomi. Always on my side. I appreciate you. You may need to release it, right? That's what you said. You see, I didn't say don't ever cry. I said cry later. But you got to suck them tears up when you're trying to get a task done. Okay? You know how they say there's no crying in baseball? You better cry in the dugout after everybody's gone home or whatever it is. The work must be done. And if you're really about your business, then you understand that. Stop looking for sympathy. You know, that's one thing I really want to drill this home. If you don't listen to anything else I say right now, listen to this part. Stop looking for sympathy. Because when you continuously look for sympathy, oh, you're going to get it. You're going to get the sympathy that you crave. You're going to get it. But you should want more than sympathy. Okay? So, you know, you come to me, you tell me what's going on, what's wrong, and you've decided that you want sympathy. Okay, here you go on a silver platter. Here's my sympathy. I feel very sorry for you. I'm so sad and so hurt that you went through that or you're going through that. I feel sorry for you. That's it. What have you gained? Now that I feel sorry for you, now what? What did that help you accomplish? What did that help you do? Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Let me know you're here. Say hello. What did that do for you to gain my sympathy or to gain anyone else's sympathy? You need to begin to strategize and really ask for and, put yourself in a position to get the things that you want. Worrying never solved anything. Okay? Complaining never solved anything. Come up with a solution. And that's in life and that's in business as well. I've been to some power supervisors, okay? Some power executive management in the jobs that I've had. And I come to them and I say, this is wrong, that is wrong, this is wrong, that is wrong. And you know what's the best thing they ever said to me? Well, Jamie, what's the solution? Go back and come to me with the solutions to all those problems that you're having. Whoa! Blew my mind, slapped me in the face, challenged my ego, but baby, it was the exact thing that I needed to hear. You want somebody to fix something? You want something to be fixed? Come up with the solution to that problem. You sit there, you list out all of your problems that you have, and now sit there and list out a solution to that problem. And then go to the appropriate person that can help you with that solution through networking, or if you have a mentor, if you meet people, or maybe you have to buy a service from somebody. If you're not happy in your current situation, don't look for sympathy. Look for solutions, the other S word, okay? Solutions over sympathy. Somebody comment that below. Solutions over sympathy. And I want you to start this today. Get this drilled into your head today, right now, in this moment. Stop telling people sob stories. I don't want to devalue you. And I don't want to devalue your experience, because it does matter. It does matter what you went through, what you're going through. It matters if you're hurting. It matters if you're struggling. And just you matter as a person. Absolutely. Absolutely. I value you as a person. But because I value you so much as a person, I have to let you know that you need to seek solutions over sympathy. And if you're not sure what the actual solution is, come up with a couple of things that you think may lead to a solution, because everything is not a one-step process. Some things take multiple steps, right? Sometimes you gotta start at step 1 and know there's 4 or 5 steps beyond that. But how are you going to get to step 5 if you're not willing to go to step 2? How are you going to do that? How are you going to get to 5 without going to 2, 3, and 4? You going to skip over it? You can't. Or if you can't, you're going to at least have to go to step 2 or empower yourself. You're going to have the solutions in your head. And let me tell you all something about how the brain works. Okay, this is a little bit of neuroscience for you. Your brain knows what you tell it. Let me say that again. Your brain knows what you tell it. What are you telling your brain? Are you telling your brain that everything is, not working, nothing's working out for you, and you're no good, and you're not worthy of a great life, and you can't afford this or that, and you're just trying to get by? Thank you for commenting solutions over sympathy. What are you telling your brain? Or are you telling your brain that you're amazing, that you're awesome? I can do this. I am amazing. I have a solution to this. I'm going to figure this out. There is no other way but to figure it out. That's the mindset that my family and I have. I'm telling you, there's so much value in us coming from a career military family, because we have the mindset of making it happen. When something strikes, you get into that mode. It's game time. It's game time. Let's go. What's the plan? And let's execute it. Oh, you fell down? That's all right. It's game time. How we going to get back up? Let's start right now. What can we do? Boom. That's how we roll in my family. I understand you may not roll in your family like that, but you're going to have to roll like that for yourself. Hey, Audi. You got to roll like that for yourself, baby. Those of you who have career military families, you understand where I'm coming from, because you get into that mindset where you're super focused. A problem is never a problem. Not for too long, because we're coming up with solutions, right? It's go time. Solutions over sympathy. Get in that mindset. How am I going to get out of this? I'm in an apartment, this roach infested, rat infested. How am I going to get out of this? Why am I in this? Well, I don't have enough income. How am I going to get more income? Or how am I going to make my income work for me? Let me budget my numbers. Let me see how much money I actually have. A very smart man told me one time that a lot of people that think they're broke just aren't managing their money properly. And at that time, I had a broken mindset and I thought I was broke. But guess what? I was richer than I even knew. And I didn't discover that until I started budgeting my money and I saw how much I was throwing away. Jamal said a problem is never a problem. Amen. No, it's not, Jamal. A problem is just a solution waiting to happen, baby. Okay? Get in that mindset where you're ready to fix the situation. 9 times out of 10, if you're watching me and you're thinking you're having a problem right now, it's going to have to do with just a few things. Money, your love life, or your health, right? Weight loss, something like that. You know, some kind of physical health, or your love life is in the garbage, or you're financially unfit right now. So, there's a way to work on that. Okay? If you feel like you're broke, it's time for you to sit down and write out your budget and see what you can afford and can't. Let me tell you something. I have a son, 15 years old. So we've been doing this thing together for quite some time. And to any of you parents out there that have children, then you understand where I'm coming from. Sometimes you have to look at your expenses and see what you have going on and see where you're wasting money to see where you can put that wasted money into another category. Okay? It might involve you eating in the house more, or at least for that particular month. See, because when you start to budget, you can move things around and wiggle things around. You can say, well, all my bills are paid, and all I have is $9 left for leisure. So are you going to take that $9 and put it in your savings? Are you going to take that $9 and buy some fast food? Are you going to take that $9 and go on Amazon and buy a little cheap phone tripod so you can finally start your YouTube channel? What are you going to do with that $9, baby? What are you going to do? How are you going to invest? You see, because if you take that little $9 and you find that little tripod and you finally start your YouTube channel, and then next thing you know, you've got 1,000 followers. Follow me on YouTube, y'all. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you're watching me, then you know you're wrong. The Girlfriend Experience LLC. And don't forget the LLC. hit that subscribe button. Okay? If you're watching this live, just wait and do it after. But you see what I mean? When you invest in yourself, now you can triple, quadruple. You can turn that $9 into $900. You understand what I'm saying? Spend your money wisely and you will realize you're not broke. I just gave you a solution. Solutions over sympathy. Start to come up with those solutions. Let's talk about your fitness level. Let's talk about your physical health. You know if you're overweight and you know if you're obese. You know that. You know you need to stop eating as much or you need to eat better. You know you have Google if you don't know how to do it on your own. You know you can hire a nutritionist or dietitian to help you with that. You know you can start working out using YouTube or Peloton or whatever it is out here, or taking walks or whatever. Come on. You know that. You know that. So start doing that. Be your own solution to your own problem. And guess what? If you're fat and financially unfit, then maybe you can take some of that excess food money and throw it back into your budget. And I'm speaking from experience. I'm not just calling you out. I've been there and done that. And I looked at my bank account when I started budgeting and I said, look at all this fast food on here. I spent, you're scrolling. Wait a minute. I have spent $300 this month on fast food. Do you know what I could have done with that $300? Start paying attention to what you're spending and what you're eating, to what you're consuming. Period. Keith said, absolutely. Live below your means. Become a Paul. Prodigious accumulator of wealth. Okay, Keith. I like that. I'm a Paul. Prodigious accumulator of wealth. Okay. Hold on. Prodigious? Hey, Google. Define prodigious.
Prodigious has two different meanings. Starting with the most common one, prodigious can be used as an adjective to mean remarkably or impressively great in extent, size, or degree, similarly to enormous and huge. Is that
Okay.
the meaning you were looking for?
Yes. Okay, so I don't know if you all heard that.
When used in a sentence, the stove consumed a prodigious
Stop.
amount of fuel. Do you want to hear how prodigious is spelled?
No. She was asking me if I want to know how prodigious is spelled. I already got that thanks to Keith. But basically, large, grand, big, a big accumulator of wealth. And listen, you guys, I'm not afraid to look up a definition of something if I don't know a word. How many of you didn't know that word? And I just taught you something and Keith just taught you something. Okay? Be a learner. Be a lifetime learner. Okay? Be a lifetime learner. So, like I was saying, okay, so we talked about your food intake, your health, or whatever the situation is. We talked about your finances. Now let's talk about your boo thing. Do you need a clean house? Do you need to have higher standards, higher dating standards with your men or women that you're dating? Okay, there's a solution to that. You don't like who you with? You're going to have to talk about it or say goodbye. What are you afraid of? Some of y'all are afraid because you can't afford to leave. I talked about that in another video of mine too. It's called The Hobosexual. Yes, go and look for that video. Now, if you can't afford to leave, then I guess you have to come up with a solution to that too. I guess you got to go out there and make more money or get a part-time job or start a business or something and take that pizza money and start your business. Okay? Listen, when you order pizza or DoorDash, especially nowadays, ordering DoorDash, whatever, one person, you're going to spend at least $25 for just you ordering food. And you know they want tips and all of that. So let's just say $30 for one meal just to get it delivered DoorDash when you could have had some groceries delivered and cooked some food. You know how much food I can buy with $30, especially with me being vegan? Honey, yes. Or you could have saved that $30 and save $30 a pay if you get paid every 2 weeks. And now you got $60 and $90 and $120. And it keeps growing and growing. Next thing you know, you got the money for your LLC that you've been sleeping on. Next thing you know, you got money for a small bill that you need to pay off. Okay? Do the work. Cry later. Cry and complain later. Get them solutions going. Okay? Speaking negatively only gets you more negativity in your life. Did you know that? You know about boomerangs, right? How you send them out and it comes right back. Well, that's kind of how the universe works. Okay? You put water into a plant and it grows. What you put in, you get out. Okay? You reap what you sow. This is written so many ways in so many different sacred texts. Okay? What you get out of a situation is in direct correlation to what you put in a situation. So if you put a bunch of negative speak in it, well, baby, that's what you're going to get back. So I forgot who in my family said this. Was this my god brother? I think it might have been my god brother. Shout out to my god brother, Veli Vel. I think it was him that said, close your mouth, save your teeth for your lunch. If it wasn't him, I'm sorry. I don't know who said it, but that was one of the best statements. Close your mouth and save your teeth for your lunch. I love that. Because save your teeth for your lunch. Stop bumping them gums and chitter-chatting and putting negativity out into the universe and letting everybody know what your problem is. Work on the solutions. Somebody say solutions in silence. Okay? These are some S words that you need to remember. We got some alliteration going on tonight. Solutions over sympathy. Solutions in silence. Be quiet. Stop talking about your problems. A lot of you post all your problems on Facebook. Oh my goodness. This person did this to me. This person didn't help me do this. This person said that to me. This person hated on me. So, nobody has to do anything for you. They don't have to. You have to do something for you. That's your responsibility to do something for you, unless you're a child. If you're under 18, then it's somebody else's responsibility to do something for you. And even if you're still, a little bit beyond 18, teenagers, those young kids still need help. But you're responsible for you. You're completely responsible for you, not anyone else. So stop getting on social media complaining and start figuring out some solutions to your problems. I always say, what somebody has to say about me behind my back is none of my business. Absolutely not. Whatever you have to say isn't putting any food in me or my child's mouth. So what do I care about it? Stop putting that stuff online. Take your energy and move it, shift it. Shift your energy and see what your outcome is. That time that you spent putting that big paragraph on Facebook, and if this is stinging a little bit, I guess I'm talking about you. I'm sorry. You took the time. Think about this. Time is money, right? For most people are exchanging their time and their energy for dollars. That's not the best way to do it because you need to have things on autopilot in the background. But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother video. But a lot of you are exchanging your time and your energy for money. So how long did it take you to write that paragraph talking trash? How long? Now, how much is that worth to you? How much of your time was that worth? And how much of your energy was that worth? How much of your brain power did that take up where you could have been spending the time doing something else more productive? You could have done some squats for 5 minutes. I don't care if you did 3 squats in the time that it took you to post that. I don't care if you did 4 push-ups in the time that it took you to do that. I don't care if you made half a YouTube video. I don't care. Please go and do something more productive. Go and be a producer of something. Go produce something. Go produce some content. Go produce a product. Go produce a service. Go produce something that somebody can pay you for, because Facebook ain't paying you for that trash comment. Okay? Thank y'all. I see y'all commenting solutions in silence. That's right. Facebook is not paying you for that comment. Okay? If they are, then you're in a good position. Okay? So take your energy, take your hard-earned energy, yes, your hard-earned energy, and put it into something positive, especially something positive that's going to make you money. But it doesn't necessarily have to make you money, but just something positive is going to build that positive momentum for you so that you can have better experiences in life, that you'll have more. Don't you know that the more great experiences you get, the more great experiences you will get? It'll just start coming and you'll be like, well, where is this coming from? Because you put it out there. And people are watching you. Your employers are watching you. Your friends and family are watching you. Your colleagues are watching you. People that could potentially support you in your great endeavors are watching you with your negative speak. Don't do that. Don't waste your time. And the person you're talking about doesn't care anyway. Okay? Go vent to your bank account. Bank account, that person ain't want to give me no extra money, bank account. But guess what? I'm going to get you some more money, boo-boo. Mwah, bank account. Go vent to your bank account. My goodness. Put your energy, time well spent. Thank you, Abayomi. I am on fire today because I'm thinking about these people, you know? And we've all been there where we needed to vent. We needed to let something out. But don't spend too much time on that. Let it go and do something else. The best revenge is your success. Anyway. And when you become successful, you will start to realize that you don't even care about the revenge. Because you're so far removed, you don't care about anybody else. Once you get to that elevated mindset where you're focused on you and yours, naysayers don't matter. Who cares about them? Next, when you get to that elevated mindset, you won't even think about those people. You need to learn how to take your bad experiences and stand on them like a platform and say, I've been through this, I've been through that, and I got that, and I conquered that. Thank you, Renata, for sharing this video. Thank you. Listen. It's time. If you didn't know before, it's time to step your game up. And it's time to step your game all the way up. And if you don't, I'm leaving you behind. Who's with me? Who you ready to leave behind? I did another live video with a colleague of mine, Keith Brown. And we talked about leveling up and those things that are required for you to level up. We talked about changing your mindset. changing your physical environment that you're in, and changing your association. And that last one was one of the biggest ones. Get away from those people who mean you no good. Get away from those people that are getting on your nerves. That's right, Renata. Focus on you and yours. Get away from those people that are bringing your energy down. It's time for them to go. I wish you well, but peace out. It's time for you to go from my life. See you later. I love you. Goodbye. See you when you get to the top like me. And yeah, you are leaving people behind. Listen, people always want to say, well, I'm not better than anybody. Well, guess what? I am. Not afraid to say it either. I'm better than some people. I'm better than some of the situations that people put themselves in. I'm better than that scenario. I'm not saying that I'm an elite human being or anything like that, but what I'm saying is you're doing something that doesn't resonate with my future path. And I can't let that energy into my mix. So guess what? Yeah, I'm better. Yes, I am. And see you later. Unless you want to start vibrating this way. When you put two, vibrating things next to each other, they will sync up. Have you ever synced up with anybody? Ladies, have you ever been around another woman for so long that your menstrual cycle synced up? Have you ever been around somebody so long that you started laughing at the same time and it sounded the exact same? Have you ever picked up anybody else's accent? Have you ever moved to a new location and picked up those people's accent? Birds of a feather flock together. What kind of feathers are you wearing? Renata said, love you, sis. Good night. Oh, good night, Renata. Yes, that's right. You are better. You are better than. In 2021, it's time to level up. Focus on those people that want to move and level up with you. Those people that want to stay at the base rung, the bottom level, say goodbye to them. You don't have no time for that. You crying later because you putting your sympathy on the shelf. You putting your tears on the shelf. Go and have your release, but get the work done. Get in game mode. Because if you do it now, you're setting yourself up to not have to do it later. You don't want to be 80 years old before you can enjoy your money. You want to be living that life now. Set yourself up now. Okay? What do you want to be known for? Do you want to be known as the person who's always crying and complaining or got a sob story? Or do you want to be known as the warrior who toughed through whatever situation at hand? What's your claim to fame? The sob story or the warrior that pushed through and got things done no matter what they faced? I want to be known as the warrior. That way I can take my throne as queen. And I have already taken my throne as queen. Because I've been through the trenches, okay? Ducking and dodging, bobbing and weaving, saving my tears for later, getting the work done. What? Get in warrior mode right now, mental warrior mode. Be productive, be a producer. Produce more than you consume. Abayomi says, yeah, because leaving them behind can ultimately help them level up their self. That's right. Because they see what you're doing and they say, you know what? I need to get like that. Jamie's happy. What can I do to get like that? I want to be in that number. I want to be like that. That's what we need to do. That's how you pull them up. You ain't got to beg nobody to elevate with you. Just go on and go. Go on and go. Get in warrior mode. Okay? Stand on your pain like a platform. Stand on your experiences like a platform and say, yes, I've been through that and I conquered it. No crying in baseball. Let it go. Cry later. Cry through it. Okay? No matter what. By any means necessary. Get mentally strong and do this so that you can get to a point where you can relax and release. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do it. I've already elevated, and I'm on the elevator, and there is no top floor, and I'm going up and up and up and up. Your reality changes when you get, to those top floors. You start to see things with different eyes. You start to see things that you didn't see before. Because now you're in the elite and you're commanding your own life on those top levels. And the bottom is so far down that you can't even see it anymore. And that's what I want for you. And if you need my help to do it, hit me up on thegirlfriendexperience.org. I give this advice one-on-one. We can do this one-on-one. Okay? So check out some of my services or check out some of my paintings. Or just follow me on YouTube, The Girlfriend Experience LLC. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and get this knowledge. And take it into action for yourself. And let's not even, I said, let's do this in 2021. Let's do this, period. Some of you said it in 2020. Some of you said it in 2019. Every year, somebody's going to say it's their year. You know what? It's not my year. It's beyond that. It's my life. Somebody say, it's my life. Just stop saying it's my year. It's my life. What are you going to commit to lifelong? When people ask me how long I've been vegan and I say it's for 5 years, or people say, well, how long you been doing that diet? It's not a diet. It's a commitment. What are you going to commit to for life? Get your standards elevated. Get yourself together and commit to something. It's your life. Stop saying it's your year. It's your life. That's right. It's my life. Yes, I see y'all commenting. Let's go. This is my life. This is my time to shine. Go shine in your own way. And help me shine. Check me out on thegirlfriendexperience.org, baby. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for joining me, for sharing this with me. This is the Girlfriend Experience. I am your girlfriend. I'm here for you. That's what I'm here for. Okay? I want y'all to have an awesome, amazing night. And I want you to have an awesome, amazing life. And until next time, peace and blessings. Love you guys. Love you guys.